You got me like, bro, like these chicks is going around.
Allegedly.
Oh, you got a statistic?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man, let's see this.
basically, what it comes out to is that
All right, I want to look at this real quick.
60% versus 50% of women. So, okay, so it comes out that 60% of women or 60% of the population are non-monogamous.
Wait,
That means 40% of the population is
Out of how many
polyamorous.
people though?
I don't know what
It can't
their
be the whole
count is
population,
here.
Obviously. So
It
it has to
doesn't
be a
say
study
the
of-
amount of
Then
people.
it goes into men versus women, and it says that essentially it's like something like if you go down. So women are slightly less than men, but still, that's a huge. You're talking about 20% of the population of women want to be polyamorous. That's substantial. That's my whole point.
From
Let's look at
no,
the
you got to
age.
do more.
Let's look at
You got to
the
look
age.
through more of this stats from where it's from and how many people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like none of this is there.
one of the things that I look through. That goes through race, it goes through sexual orientation, it goes through all of that.
But where
It goes through
are
the
these
religion.
people from?
It goes to religion.
Okay,
Muslim
well,
women,
obviously
Hindu
we don't know
women.
that.
Yeah, where these people
Christian.
from and
Well,
how
that
many
is
people?
extremely relevant.
No, this is a scholarly article, guys. Have you ever
Scholarly
googled
article.
scholarly
It
article?
says .org, you guys.
No, that's not what that means. It means it's past certain like substantial like not.
Yo, Myron, I'm gonna keep it real. Off stream, you gotta download it, the whole zip file and see it. They might have interviewed 20 hosts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be like 100
like,
people.
Yeah,
So
like
what
I'm intrigued to see
You gotta
where
look at
this
the
came
data set
from.
on where
So
the
this
fuck,
is-
how many people. Is it
And-
really 100,000 people?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Where are they
Like,
from? What
No,
age?
no, no.
What
This
increment?
isn't from my. Again, this is not from my app. My app never collected data.
Okay,
except for their own population. I'm saying these are things that we researched
Okay,
within the community.
okay, it's from 2012 and it's 5,000 people. That's what
Okay.
I'm reading. That's what I'm saying.
So again,
over the age of 13.
this is substantially more than the 1,000, and then
this is-
less than the
this
100,000 I was
analysis.
talking about.
Wait. It says this analysis only uses those who answer yes to this question and were older than 13. Like what the fuck?
Well, obviously, you want them older than 13. Like, why
Nigga,
wouldn't
so if
you
they
want
14,
that?
we
Yeah, like,
need
what the
their
fuck is
response.
this? What the fuck is this? Like what the hell?
Yo, to this date, no large survey of general respondents has been run with questions about polyamory.
Yeah, that's
So this is-
2012.
But this is specific to people in the polyamory like community, which already is going to be a smaller
no, it
percentage
says,
of
to
the
this
overall
date,
population.
No large survey
Scroll
of
to the
general
top real quick,
respondents
Chris.
have been run with questions about polyamory. They're saying that the entire population hasn't been open to polyamory. Of course, it hasn't.
So what's
No,
So the
especially
moral
10
of the
years
story.
ago.
Okay, let's go down again.
These surveys have, hold on, go back up to the top.
Chris, go ahead.
Yo, these surveys, second line on the top bar, on the top paragraph, Chris.
From
These surveys have
polyamory
acquired their
websites.
respondents from polyamory websites, email lists, and forums,
I ain't gonna lie.
and
my
may
God.
thus be biased
It's
towards the
over.
type of person.
That's gonna always
It's
have
over.
that. Okay, go to another one.
Hold
That's
on.
fine.
Let me finish.
Holy.
You got to take this L. Be biased towards the type of person who is actively involved in the polyamory community, which may be different than those who simply practice polyamory to this date. No large survey of general respondents have been run with questions about polyamory. Stop the fucking show. Hold on. Stop. Literally, your study is being taken from a small subset of people that practice polyamory and not the
Every
general
study is
population.
gonna say
Hold
that.
the L.
Every study has to
Hold
say
the
that.
L. That proves my point.
Every study has to say that.
No, they don't.
But you don't understand. It's not from a general population. You are literally taking your data from a subset of a community. That's like me saying, "Hey man, everyone in the gay community likes to suck dick, and I did a study on all of them."
Hold
Babe,
on.
that's
That's
like
from
if
the
you
gay
did a
community.
study saying about
Right out
cereal,
there,
the
right
people
out
that
there.
Yo,
answered
it's like
about this eat cereal. Not everybody eats cereal. Of course not.
No. I say it's
Just
like
one L.
what the fuck you doing? No, it's like going to prison and asking everybody in prison about crimes, like who are felons and who are not. Like you're
That's
gonna
what
get
they do anyway.
No.
They always
Hear what I'm
ask you,
saying.
what you in here for?
No. Hear what I'm saying. You couldn't use a survey of people in jail just asking them if they're former felons or they're here on a felony to make a broad generalization about most people who have never gone to jail.
There you go.
You get me?
But
Like
again,
you're
what
on a
study-
polyamory website getting the data about polyamory and
What
trying to say this applies to
study-
everybody.
What study is going to touch every person? If you're doing a study
You
about
have to make the
cereal, the
study.
people who
Hold
answer
on. Can I say
eat
something?
cereal.
We would
I think-
validate it if it was 5,000 people.
Okay,
That
I
was
think-
just general
I think-
5,000 people just walking the streets. Not you. You're only collecting the data from the place
Babe,
that you would only
anyway.
go to.
Hold
Any-
on. I think that the information that she's trying to portray is basically just that women have more things that they don't say out loud that might have been
Bruh,
in
Man,
studies.
yo,
That's all
guys,
that I'm
like going
saying.
to
That's all
Planned
that I'm
Parenthood
saying.
and doing a
That's all
survey
I'm
on
saying.
who's
Destiny,
fucking
stop.
and who's not.
I'm not
Destiny, stop.
saying it's
Destiny,
right or
stop.
wrong.
Destiny, stop.
I'm not saying it's right or
Destiny,
wrong.
stop. I'm going to make this extremely simple. You cannot try to go ahead and make a generalization on the overall populace,
You
which is what I
You
did.
said I interviewed 1,000
Can you
people
let me
and
finish?
that
Can you let me
represents
finish? Can you let me
everybody.
finish? We literally just looked where you were getting your data from. Your data is from a subset of people that practice polyamory, and within that niche community, it was still 20% of the women. So I don't think you understand this. You're using a subset community that is a niche.
I understand that.
And then you're trying to say, I'm saying most women are not okay with fucking a bunch of dudes. You're like, yes, they do. And you show me a data set
No,
from
again,
a
I never
polyamory
said
community.
most. I said
Can I
I'm
finish?
arguing against
Can I finish?
that you're saying a tiny
Because
amount.
I'm saying it is a tiny amount because the polyamory community in itself is small. So if you were to go ahead and use the polyamory community, then go deep down into who actually controls smashing a bunch of dudes as far as women go, it's still a small portion of women overall because the polyamory community in itself is small. Just like what he said, you cannot go to the destination of which your stats are derived and then go ahead and take that and try to extrapolate
It's
it
like
on the
going to
entire
Planned Parenthood and doing a study on who's fucking.
Guys,
Okay, and that's
again,
my
there are
point.
shit ton
That's
of
my
other
point
articles that I was
exactly.
going through. That's the one that I sent him. I could have sent you multiple other articles.
That's my point
Again,
exactly.
like I
Is that
just said,
allowed?
if
but-
you're
Hold
taking, if you're taking a survey on cereal, of course the people that are gonna talk to your cereal or talk about cereal eat cereal.
No,
Like,
that's not. That's like going to Chicago and asking who the greatest basketball player is. They're going to fucking say Michael Jordan.
No. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
Why
Hold on. I'll continue with your serial analysis, right? Okay, but that will be valid if you're trying to figure out what which cereal do cereal lovers like. But that's not a good sample set if you're trying to figure out, do people like cereal? If
Thank
you're
you.
only targeting people
Again,
who eat cereal.
there are a ton of other articles that you can look into that have higher populace, whatever. That's the link I sent to him. I went through multiple other ones that I could have sent. I can send you all of those articles.
Send it to him.
Again, that's the point.
If
That's
that's
how
the
you
trend,
do
this is a
fucking
losing
research.
trend.
But have
Yeah.
you guys even, like, up until this date, have you ever sat down and have stats on this podcast?
Yes.
All the time?
Yeah, we
Scholarly ones that you didn't
yes,
collect. That
yes,
you didn't
yes.
collect.
You do realize
Don't
that we
blink.
showed you earlier.
This isn't
There
scholarly.
were a bunch of stats we showed you earlier in the show. We
Okay,
pulled them all
again,
up.
so you use stats the same way, and you can go into those same articles and find the same disclaimers as every other stat's gonna
That's
have.
not true.
Well,
though.
the difference
But
is
the
that
point is, what I was ultimately saying is that you can't sit here and say, no, the majority this or that. If you're
I
not going to
absolutely
have
can.
anything to represent or back it, like show me your stats that say that every fucking
just
man. Where?
Yo-
Okay,
yo,
open
do you-
those.
do you
Show me
know that-
them.
do you-
watching the screen?
Open. I saw you open up a link tree to a bunch of fucking links.
I literally
that-
articulated why women are not going to be the ones to sit there and get banged by a bunch of dudes. It was
Okay, let's go
corroborated
into
by
those
the
links.
staff
We're
here,
back
by
to
the girls
the
here,
links.
corroborated by common sense in
Okay,
general.
Where is this coming
Okay.
from?
Like,
Where is this
women are
coming
not-
from?
I'm
Bro,
not saying
hold
you're
the
right.
L. Like
No.
we don't even
Go back.
Okay, first
Yo,
of all, you're
stop,
right.
stop.
Myron's right.
Destiny,
Myron's
stop,
right.
stop.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. You literally went and used a small subset of data from a particular community.
No, let's go to the biases on
You
this
are
one too.
invalid. It's
Go
a
back.
wrap.
No, let's go.
The whole chat is laughing right now. They're like,
That's
"What is
fine.
going on here?"
Go off.
Like you can't like
Let's go
yo,
up.
like
In the-
is this
We got shots
this is
to
I
read
understand,
craziness?
brother. I understand.
This is
We got
craziness.
shots to read here.
Yeah, we got chats to
It's
read,
like
bro.
3 hours.
2017.
Like
We're
no,
gonna let you hold that L.
That's
Think
it.
about
I'm
this.
not gonna lie. That's it.
Marinate it
That's it.
for tonight.
like at
So-
least our stuff comes from like the general populace, not a niche community. When I'm looking for a specific thing,
Okay, and show me that then.
Yo,
and then
Myron,
you
I
can
want
tell
to
me that.
cut y'all off, but I'm just saying, like, when they usually do statistics, they go to a college and ask everybody there. They don't ask specific people. They go to the college. And that's the study you're trying to say. They ask 1,000 random niggas the same question. You're going to a community of niggas who already are polyamorous and asking them, "Oh, do you like polyamorous relationships?" At that point, then you already know the answer. That's a biased survey. That's a biased survey.
and they even said it.
Man,
in the,
it's
in
like
the
going
study.
to the Amish community and asking them that they like electricity. Man, what the fuck we talking
Literally.
about? Like, come on, dog. Like, nigga, you know what the answer gonna be when you go in there, bro.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Read some chats here.
Okay. I'll just before I read these chats, did anyone have anything they wanted to say? I want to make sure all the ladies get a point to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I actually just wanted to say that's why when studies are done, like you have to be specific because a lot of people like it depends where the studies are done, who's doing the studies,
yes.
and where they come from. Like, it's all subjective. So when I know, like the first time I was on here, I said truth isn't truth. I just meant it was subjective to the people that were doing the the polls or the tests. That's what I meant. I didn't mean that like, you know, whatever. I just meant that it's subjective to the audience.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. ICDC college would have had a better survey, but I'm gonna keep it 100.
All right, Ms. Poland, did you have
Nah,
anything?
keep it
I'll give you the last word.
Commercials
You have
for-
anything else you want? I mean, I'll give you the last word.
Again, all I'm gonna say is that in that entire conversation, I'm the only one that put up one single stat. If you can show me the stats on your 2% of women, then I would respect it the same way. But you haven't done that, so do that and let me know.
It's common sense that women.
It's not common sense. Show me your stats, just like I showed mine, and you're gonna tell me I'm gonna sit with my L. You show me yours, and then we can go from there. My love, do it.
Literally,
Just
like,
do it. Just do it. Don't say anything. Do it.
are you triggered right now?
No, I'm not.
No,
I
you're
just think
extremely
it's-
triggered because you
I-
pulled up
no,
a study
I'm
right
not.
now,
No,
and it
it's
literally
not.
was
Again, I did it.
Ludicrous.
So you do yours, and we'll talk from there.
Man, we
And then
are
we'll continue
3
it.
hours into this podcast.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know. I'm ready
you're
for this shit then.
you're
it on two
speaking not
topics.
into
I'll
the
hold
mic
it. I'll hold it.
because you're triggered
Let me
right
hold
now.
my L.
Yeah,
I respect
But
mean,
then once
yeah,
you show
for
me
sure.
yours, you can.
that women don't
seemingly
like
hold
having a
L.
lot of sexual partners.
Okay, so find me that.
Like
Find me that stat.
that they. Man, we have. All right, Chris, on the side, can you pull the link tree up and then just find one of those
That says
millions of things that
women
show that
don't
women
fuck
are
with
more selective on who they have
okay.
sex with than men are?
All
No,
right,
no,
fine.
no, but it's women don't want multiple partners, whatever you said. And it was like 2%, right? Is what you said. So show me that.
Aw.
No, I said women are far more
No,
selective on
you
who they have sex
specifically
with.
Said like 2%.
You got to talk in a mic if you're going to have this conversation.
You specifically said at one point something about
All right,
2% or less. It's common sense that 2% or less of women don't want multiple partners.
I don't recall that. What I'm saying is that overwhelmingly women are not okay with getting a train ran on them and having like, oh, I have a bunch of dudes that I'm just casually fucking and I'm
That's fine.
cucking them all.
So again, show me
That's
the
not
stats
how
and
women
we'll go from
operate
there.
biologically.
Don't worry, we'll
Which was confirmed
show you
from the
soon.
women here, yourself even, us talking to 1,000+ girls. It's biology. Like I don't know why I have to show you a study to show that women and men are different when we mate select. Women want quality, men want quantity. These are verifiable facts that I don't necessarily have to pull a study
So
up
again, verify.
to tell you. Do you live on Earth?
I do. My friend, I did it. You do it. Let's do it.
I don't even have to pull up studies to show you that
Okay, that's
what
fine.
I'm saying
then
is
don't.
true.
That's fine. Again, what
This
I'm
is
saying, just do
true.
it. Okay, that's fine.
Nah, I think your, I think
You
your
say
feelings
it's
was a
true.
little bit hurt because you like I get you on that. Like, you know what I mean? I went to school for biomathematics. I understand, like, you know what I mean, like all of that shit, but like the study you pulled up, you were just
That's
incorrect.
just one of multiple ones.
No,
That's
but
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
but I
You
think
put up the
him
best one.
pointing out that study just wouldn't be a good representation of the entire population,
Guys,
which that's
again,
the argument.
Again, if
No, I
you're
get
gonna
what you're
pull up your
saying.
studies and we're gonna go through
I
it
want to
too,
find
then
it.
we can have an honest back-to-back convo. But until then, we're not.
Do I need to
So-
pull up a study to say 1 + 1
No,
is
babe,
2?
I'm not gonna
You
lie.
do, babe.
This is
No, you don't.
generalization. So, like, a normal woman, let's say average woman, doesn't want like 20 dudes. You know,
But like, how do you know that, Destiny?
So-
like, as your friend, how do you
so-
know
but
that?
But then at the same time, how do you know? How do you
I
know
don't.
that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Hold on,
pulling
hold on.
up
Since you
stats,
talking
so
about
show
stats,
me
what
your
about your
stats.
friend group?
All right, hold on.
I'm
So
low-key
you read
sad.
studies, right?
What?
You read studies, right?
Okay, yeah.
Do you read Psychology Today?
No, I don't. Like some articles, yeah, but like regularly, no.
Okay, is that a reputable source? You would say?
No, there's a lot of influences that come in. What I would bring up are scholarly articles that have been peer reviewed.
Okay, so how do you know those are accurate?
Peer reviewed means that you have multiple people within the industry that say, I substantiate these claims to be true.
in that
So
environment.
if like it's an article,
So the
no.
article you pulled up is accurate, right?
If it's peer reviewed, that means that they in that area
Uh-huh.
say that we generally accept this.
So we read the article live, right? And it took from a subset of people that are in the community.
Yeah, but again, what I'm saying, every study is going to have a bias in that respect because if you do a study, like I said before, about cereal, the person who's most likely to respond eats cereal.
So then your point is mute.
No, it's not mute. What I'm saying is, what my point is he's come out and claimed multiple times that this is reality.
It wasn't a
this
general
is
survey. I
facts,
think that's
and
the
he
whole point. It
hasn't
wasn't
put
general.
up one
That's
single
it.
thing that supports what he was saying. So if you're gonna come at me and tell me to hold this L, then show me.
Yes.
I got the stats. Don't worry.
If I
Hold
say
up.
1 +
No,
1
no.
is 2,
Uh,
and it's 2, I don't need to pull up a study to tell you it's 2. I told you from common sense and biology that does not need
Again,
study,
what is common
because-
sense,
because
my
you-
friend? Like what's that? You okay? So this is
giving
something
we
we're
should
not
change
gonna.
the
Yeah,
topic.
let's go.
No, because
Let's
you're
go
just
into the
arguing to argue.
No.
Like it's just ridiculous. Like you're incorrect. You are 1,000% incorrect. Hold
For
the
sure.
L.
I'll hold it.
You literally put up a study that took us from a small subset, whereas we're speaking in generalities.
Okay. Let's
All right,
move
You
on.
Fresh,
lost us off
that's
that
yours,
alone.
Fresh?
Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Like,
All right.